Okay, guys, we're here with some Boomer Burn. Uro is dead, so obviously this deck's gotta be great. I originally didn't plan to make a video about Burn, or at least not yet, but I started a Burn League that I forgot about, and we're 1-0 in it right now, so we're just gonna jam. Downloading Hearthstone. Warren, you from Fear of the Horde Mass Hysteria? No, I don't know. But yeah, so we're just playing old classic Burn, Swiss Spear, Goblin Guy, Spike, Bolt, Eidolon, Blaze, Charm, all the goods. Sauce, if you're downloading Hearthstone, you should play Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is poggers and free. I've been getting dunked on recently. I went from like 5k to like 6.3k pretty cleanly, and now I'm back down to like 5900. Just like got 8th in a couple different like really garbage situations where like some death rattles got me good, and I was a little bit pissed. I've been 13k Battlegrounds. Ooh. Battlegrounds auto chest, basically. Yeah, I never played it like that much. I play like maybe 2-3 games a day max. I have a friend who like jams a lot. He's like 9k, 10k, but his games just look even more egregious than mine. Like he just loses from these absolutely absurd situations. On the draw, I'll keep this hand. We'll see how punished we get. But if we like draw a second land, this hand's like pretty nutso. Stomping Ground, Shriekhorn. How many recipes do we got on the board? 3? Okay, we've got a chance. We need their mills to be pretty bad here. You said not to only upkeep, that's good for you. Inspire. Yeah, I literally haven't bought in the past ever, so it's like no. It's literally like basically no money for me. I know like it obviously makes my win rate insanely less. Like insanely worse. I wonder if they're conflagrating. That is a lot better for me. I think I'm just gonna do this. So like we're somewhat insulated from like a conflagrate by having the second Swiss Spear. And if they Ox, then we don't have to worry about conflagrate. We can play our second Swiss Spear the next turn. Cthulhu is good, but you have to do things. Look up a guide on how to play it. Like once you figure out how to like play it, it's really easy. But like you're like supposed to hit hero power turn 1, and like hope to find a token. And if you don't find a token, and you're like first initial like freeze if you find a token in the first one, and if you don't find a token in the second one, you just have to hero power again. So, and like how you're supposed to hero power correctly is something that's important. Are they oxing? Are they conflagrating? I thought about just leaving up Lightning Bolt, but I think it's like kind of bad to do that. Like there's a high chance that they ox over conflagrating. You're a killer. Am I truly a killer? Is a... They have any dredges in their hand? Are they oxing? I feel like they're conflagrating if they're taking this long. Yeah. How many dredges they got, if any? There's Imp. No creeping chills, please, and I win. Amoeba. Oh. That makes things a bit difficult for me, as they found many, many imps and many creeping chills. Well, I had a chance to be fine here. They dredged very well. Dredged into multiple like narcos, prize amalgams, blood gas, and creeping chills, and like another dredge fiber, like 3 times in a row. Pretty good of them. Let's play Swift Spear, like Bloodstained Mire, pass the turn. Intending on Searing Blazing on their turn. I mean, I'd be more than happy with Chill being banned, but it's not because of Dredge, or not because of Dredge. It's not because of Burn. It's just because like the card is just very egregious. We could still win this game depending on how they attack. And what our draw step is, of course. Five and 12, 15. Three, 6, 11. I think I'm just dead regardless here, but we'll see. Don't think I have any outs. Even Searing Blaze I don't think does it. I think I'm a little bit short. If they had one less Creeping Chill, obviously we could be fine. Wait. They did that instead of playing out Stinkweed Imp? Unless they have... I do have outs now. Searing Blaze, hit this rate, Bolt, and then... Yeah, we actually have outs now. We have outs because they messed up, so... Hit a Blaze off the top. Blaze off the top is good. Not good enough anymore. Still unwinnable. I mean, if we hit Blaze there, we actually had lethal. Okay. We needed them to not block at all, and then we had lethal. Let's bring in Rest in Peace. Skull Crack. Eidolon seems fine. Bolt seems a little bit slow. Guess I can cut like a Charm probably. Don't want to have too many twos. Well, now we're on the Rest in Peace roulette. Weird champ. Why are you weird champing me, Martine? The Magic Hour. I don't really want to listen to that song. As I said, a Rest in Peace roulette, and here we are, winning the roulette. Don't worry, they will, they'll play, Haggle, Stinkweed Imp into Narcomoeba for Prize Amalgams and will die on turn 2. You like the most in the post-ban world? Well, I've only played 2 leagues. I try not to play basically at all off-stream, because if I do, then I won't want to play on-stream most of the time. So I try to just not play much, and that, you know, It's conducive to me not knowing exactly what's good. Tier 1 modern. Huh. I don't know about that one. Gemstone. Narcomoeba. Oh yeah. No real reason to like play out my spells really aggressively here. I'd rather just not take damage off my land and keep the Bloodstream Mire for a potential Searing Blaze down the line. Okay. Cycle Forgotten Cave, okay. Do they have the answer to the rest in peace? Searing Blaze is a bit aggressive. I don't know if I really need to do it. But it's probably fine. Now I gotta keep this Bloodstream Mire for potential, like, even future Searing Blaze. Rip Uro. Rip Uro. More like Uro dead poggers. Come on. Uro being dead is the best. He'll be missed. I don't think anyone's missing. I don't think anyone's missing Uro. This Cathartic. Feel Nature's Claim. That's no fair. Well, hopefully I don't whiff next turn, and hopefully they don't hit multiple Creeping Chills here. Collect. How do they have Collect Brutality in their deck? Well, I guess I got very punished by Collect Brutality. Not punished, I guess, just, you know, I got Collect Brutality. Opponent's deck, can't believe you're playing Collect Brutality in Dredge. That's just so wild to me. So wild to me. So wild. Hit the Stinkweed down. Okay. That was a tilter of a match. How do you have Collect Brutality in the sideboard of Burn? Or in the sideboard of Dredge? What is happening? How do you do that? How do you have that in your sideboard? What matchup? Like, why are you playing? I just don't understand. It baffles me. Opponent came prepared. Not been uncommon before. But like, what is it good versus? I just don't know what it's good versus. He's pretty decent against what? If you could explain to me what matchup it's good against, what matchups it's solving in the sideboard, I'll, you know, good versus Burn. But that's not a matchup you're trying to solve because it's already an insanely good matchup for you. Yeah, it was calling before Creeping Chill, but now you have Creeping Chill, so it doesn't make any sense. It's worse than Thoughtseize in the combo matchups. There's no it's not necessary for a Burn matchup. Like, it's a bad removal spell compared to Lightning Axe. I'm just not sure what it's good. Like, what? Sort of catch-all effects. The shenanigans. It's like, I don't think it is like a good card. Like, I would not want to have that card versus control in my deck. I guess I'd want them in like the creature matchup kind of, but like in a creature matchup, wouldn't you just rather have Lightning Axe over it? Like, it doesn't take any, realistically, it doesn't take any of the hate with its like look at opponent's hand. So it's like that's basically like an irrelevant mode. And the other modes are just done better by other cards. I'm not saying Collect Brutality is a bad card. I'm just saying that, like, I think it's bad in Dredge. It doesn't really make much sense to me. But it definitely dunked me, so I guess it's good for them. I kind of want to listen to this song. Deck building matters anymore. Yeah, this hand seems good to me. Really ban cards you don't like. It's a beautiful world. I mean, it's weird to me that they would ban those cards not with the new set coming out, but rather like with Tybalt. Like, it doesn't really make much sense to me, like the timing. Especially when they like printed the Uro Secret Lair stuff. It didn't really make much sense to me. Their timing, although a lot of people were very excited to see it gone. Working comes. Charlie versus Dredge, but like, I don't know. My opponent's shocked, right? Am I like, they just did nothing. Are they gonna opt on the end step? Made last year. Yeah. But what I'm wondering is just like the timing, like the timing just doesn't make any sense to me, is what I'm like confused about basically. Like, why when the Uro, like, Omnath decks that play Field Dead and Mystic Sanctuary are, like, not really, like, they showed dominance and showed that they're very good for a long time, and then, like, for a week, the decks, like, weren't very good, and then the next week they were, like, gone completely because of Valky. Why the timing on that? Well, no, I understand. I understand that people complain about Uro, but like, why this time? Why not like? Why with all the broken cards? Like, it just doesn't really make sense to me. Don't need Skullcrack. Skullcrack's kind of poo-poo. Could have Rift Bolt as well. It's probably fine. Some packs for Wizards. I'm like doubtful about that. I mean, yeah, but like, I'm just wondering why was it that week, like with all the other cards? Why was it not like when the new set came out? That's basically what I'm wondering. How's Modern now? It's like fine. Bunch like people are just playing whatever they want, so we don't know exactly what Modern is going to be like until about like a month from now, I think. Nice looking. So I'm not saying that like they should have done it later, but it seems like it was something they were thinking about for a while. They were like planning on doing, and they just like didn't do it for. And they just like decided this like weird timing when to do it. I think it's gonna be pretty hard for them to kill me here. Based on like this being one of the cards in their hand. So I think we can just second Goblin Guide. Well, hit them 2 lands. New packs for next month. Sure. But doesn't Theros also have like other cards that are really good? Like it has Croxa. What else does it have? Is it just Croxa that's left? Let me take a look. ZR Theros Beyond Death. It's got Croxa, Cloythus, Oxyvagonos, Heliod, Dryad, Thassa's Oracle. That's Spell Pierce, Gifts Ungiven, and some other card. I'm gonna do this because this makes it so they have to have Manamorphose after the Spell Pierce. And it possibly constrains them on mana to an extent as well. Events weren't firing more. It's something big. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. The events were obviously shrinking, though I think that was more of a case of Valky rather than like Uro and Omnath, because a lot of people weren't playing Uro Omnath type stuff, right? Don't Manamorphose, please. Passing the turn. Love to see that. My opponent is dead. Don't believe in anything. Boros, a charm your face. Just complain about Uro still? Yes. But if they're worried about confidence in like events and stuff, before Tybalt and Tybalt's Trickery, events were firing great. Modern still had like over 1,000 players in the leagues. I would say while people didn't like those cards, people were still playing, and it wasn't to an extent that was looking bad. Why'd you choose to play Burn when you could cast Reality Smasher? I've basically already said why I'm playing Burn, because I forgot that I had a Burn league going and needed to finish it. And then, because I started out 1-0 in I had a league that was 1-0, and I'm not just going to drop from 1-0 league. Yeah. But no, I probably am not going to play Eldrazi today, but that's probably because I have other decks that Basically, I plan on playing a bunch of different decks to get, the smorgasbord of Modern, see what's working, see what's not. And then move from there. I do like Eldrazi. I went 3-2 in the league that I played it in. Although I very heavily misinterpreted... One of my matches, I heavily misinterpreted what deck my opponent was playing. And that cost me a game. And then I mulliganed to 4, so, it was rough to beat the Thoughtseize Inquisition deck when I mulliganed to 4. And then, what was my other loss? Stamular Titan, which is just like horrendous matchup. I would play Pioneer if there was reason to play it. But there's essentially no reason to play Pioneer. This makes me think that my opponent is playing some sort of deck that Searing Blaze is going to be good against, and without another land, I want to play Searing Blaze. But it's possible my opponent is playing Jeskai, in which Searing Blaze does nothing. Okay, I have no idea what my opponent's playing. Maybe just like Black-White Pox? Under the moon, it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. I just have a feeling that they are gonna like Pox me next turn. So I'm gonna try and like get as much damage in this card as possible. Okay, well, did not play around that one. Tell you that much. Did not play around the Mana Tithe. They got me there. Not the first time in Mana Tithe. Won't be the last time. And I will never play around Mana... Well, actually, played around Mana Tithe exactly one time. Here's the box. Yep. I will discard Searing Blaze. I will sacrifice this. I will sacrifice my mountain. Respect. No, I think I'm in not a great spot, but a fine spot. They do not kill you quickly by any means. I will just throw burn spells in my opponent's face. This is like a horrendous matchup for my opponent, I believe. So I'm probably going to get like infinite cards out of the sideboard to get me. Drawing a land here will be big. Sure. Draw land and double bolt them. Not the greatest. I guess I did keep a 2-lander. Not what I wanted to see. Not what I wanted to see. They got me with that one. Where's Balefrey? Takes you something? Oh, okay. I don't think I have any Croxes. Your heart, make it real. My opponent's at 3. They decided to fetch, I guess, for this. So you draw like land plus 1 mana burn spell. So I don't have that many 1 mana burn spells, I guess. So there's a land. There's a start. I mean, I told you, like, my opponent's deck does not kill quickly. And I've just, like, cast some burn spells. You know, plus opponent? No plussing. That's funny. What does Secret Lair Swiss Spears look like, even? Story. Nope, in Spanish. I don't know. Okay. Now this is where we draw Lava Spike. That's actually a pretty good draw, I think. The Croxa looks pretty nice. Let's see, Swiss Spear. Did I miss the Swiss Spear? I scrolled through and I guess I just didn't see it. Oh no, here it is. That Swiss Spirit does look nice as well. All these look pretty nice, actually. Golden Master is kind of funny. Liliana. Yeah, no, I've stone rained many burn opponents with Liliana ultimates. Let me tell you. Well, opponent, can you beat this one? Can't mana tithe it because I've got the Sunbait Canyon still out. I guess they could smallpox me and then mana tithe me. Got him. There's some cards that I want. I feel like these are them. Secret seems kind of bad. Easy, easy. I told you guys. Matchup's great. Get that Patrice. Let's see what you got for me. See what you got for me. Initial D. Love to see some initial D. I'm already by now. Yep, no, I mean, I never had arrows in the first place, but if I did, I would have sold them a while ago. I'll keep the sand, I guess. Dude, it was foil land. That's funny. Yeah, let's see that fatal push. And I got him a land. Ooh, no fatal push. That's what we call. Whew. Want to play Eidolon pre-combat, so if they have a removal spell, they either have to use it on Eidolon or the Goblin guy before they get a free look at a card on the top. Mana Tithe, man. I will never play around Mana Tithe. You will never catch me playing around Mana Tithe. God, I cannot stop giving them lands with my Goblin Guide. This is brutal. This song's a straight banger, actually. I'm gonna keep attacking until they show me a rule spell. I've got them 2 lands so far. There's their rule spell. Gonna be a 3rd land. Okay. NRG Iza, what you want? Okay, we'll get to your song after this song is over. They're Sworn Canonist. I just don't care about that at all, right? I guess I should have bolted. Yeah, I guess I should have bolted first. Slight mistake. Real strong top would be nice. Give me souls. Okay, sure. Don't play that. I screened it. Okay. I think I'm supposed to do this so I can't get tech edged. Okay, energy. Apparently I cannot play it. That's what I was told from my man. It is TOS, so you can give me another one. I would appreciate it. Did not think they'd bring that card in. Yeah, I did mess up. I should have played Fire Island and cracked it. Instead of the other one. They have Perch in their hand, don't they? Why are they leading back a Spirit? So confused. So confused by my opponent's plays. They don't make like any sense to me. They just don't make any sense to me at all. I'm so confused. Well, we're gonna kill them with this lava spike as long as they don't have like some weird way to get me. I think we should have lost that game. I feel like we should have lost the game. Well, we're 3-1. Sack attack 23. I will keep this hand. I'm slam killing this. Down to 9. Let's see what they got. They got another land? They do. I think I'm just going to attack with Goblin Guide this turn. High likelihood we just like die next turn, but you know, not much we can do about it, I don't think. I guess we could attack with both and go for like Charm, but I don't know. Yep. Guess I should have gone for the Boros Charm line. But we knew like 2 of the cards in their hand. But I guess it's like somewhat likely for them to have that. It's a pretty bad match. I actually don't think it's that bad. It looks like initially really bad, but I don't actually think it's as bad as it looks. I think Boros Charm's not actually that great here. Let's say something like this. Probably should have brought in the Roiling Vortex, but here we are. I'm not sure if I want to bring it in because of how much mana it takes. Scammies. I don't want to see that. Major Captain, okay. 2 now. It's a lot of mana. It's the same amount. See what they have on top. Conclave Mentor. I mean, I guess we just have like enough burn spells to kill them that I think I'm fine leaving up mana to make it so we're not just dead to like Coco. I think we just have lethal here. Play this, they go up to 5, and then we just bolt them again. No matter what they block, they take the 2 damage first, and they die. I still think actually not bringing Roiling Vortex is fine. I'll keep this in. No, this is now we get to play for the 4-1. Last game. They mulliganed a 5, so I'm a fan. That I guess. Maybe I just get a Searing Blaze him out of the universe. Lined up today. Modern humans, Greentron, and there's something else that I said. I can't remember. I want to play Black Red Shadow as well. Not sure if this is good or not, but may just have me on turn 3. Yep. Like, I think just leaving up mana is just, like, so bad a lot of the time there. Like, they need to have an incredibly nutted hand to get me. I think leaving up mana is just bad. Because we kind of just, like, I guess we could leave up mana and then they just, like, path, but, like, they could easily just have, like, Coco in their hand, and then it, like, is way worse for us to not kill this Arbor Elf. They don't necessarily have another green source. So I think. Thought about Gruul mid-range? Yes, I have. Yep. Well, anticlimactic ending, I feel like. Kind of just games where it made them have to have it, and they had it. 2 of the games out of the 3, but that's how it goes. Well, if you liked the video, make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.